Welcome back to our channel, Life in Lines. Today, we have a very special video for you all, a biography on one of the most iconic figures in history, Nelson Mandela. Throughout this video, we will delve into the life and accomplishments of this extraordinary leader, sharing with you his inspiring journey from a prisoner to a president. Nelson Mandela was born on July 18, 1918, in the village of Mvezo in Umtata, then part of South Africa's Cape Province. His birth name was Ralilila Mandela, which translates to pulling the branch of a tree or, metaphorically, troublemaker. Mandela belonged to the Thembo royal family, and his father, Gadla Henry Mfakaniiswa Mandela, was the chief of Mvezo. Mandela's life was profoundly shaped by the apartheid system, a legalized racial segregation and discrimination policy enforced by the National Party government of South Africa. He became politically active during his time at the University of Fort Hare, and later at the University of Witwatersrand, where he studied law. In 1943, Mandela joined the African National Congress, ANC, the leading political party in the struggle against apartheid. He became increasingly involved in anti-apartheid activities, advocating for civil rights, equality, and justice. Mandela's commitment to the cause led him to co-found the ANC Youth League in 1944. In 1962, Mandela was arrested and convicted of sabotage and other charges. He was sentenced to life imprisonment and spent 27 years in prison, primarily on Robben Island. Despite his incarceration, Mandela became a global symbol of resistance to apartheid. His imprisonment fueled international pressure and protests against the South African government. Mandela was released from prison on February 11, 1990, as South Africa began to undergo a process of political transformation. His release marked the beginning of negotiations to dismantle apartheid and establish a democratic, multiracial government. In 1993, Mandela was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize, along with then South African President F.W. de Klerk, for their roles in ending apartheid. The historic 1994 general elections marked the end of apartheid and the beginning of Mandela's presidency. Nelson Mandela became the first black president of South Africa, serving from 1994 to 1999. During his presidency, Mandela worked to reconcile the deeply divided nation, focusing on nation-building, truth, and reconciliation. After leaving the presidency, Mandela continued his activism, particularly in areas such as HIV/AIDS awareness and global peace. His commitment to reconciliation and forgiveness earned him admiration worldwide. Nelson Mandela passed away on December 5, 2013, at the age of 95. His legacy endures as a symbol of resilience, forgiveness, and the triumph of justice over oppression. Mandela's life remains an inspiration for those advocating for human rights, equality, and the peaceful resolution of conflicts around the world. Nelson Mandela, a man of wisdom and resilience, left behind a legacy of powerful words that continue to inspire people around the world. Here are 5 of his most impactful quotes. 1. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. This quote emphasizes the transformative power of education in shaping societies and individuals. 2. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Mandela encourages resilience and the ability to learn and grow from challenges, finding strength and overcoming adversity. 3. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. Mandela reflects on the true meaning of courage, highlighting the triumph over fear as a mark of bravery. For to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. This quote speaks to the essence of true freedom, emphasizing the interconnectedness of individual and collective liberties. 5. It always seems impossible until it's done. Mandela's words encourage perseverance and belief in the possibility of achieving seemingly insurmountable goals.